Hello, my Scorpios, my special people, you. How are we doing? Welcome to your January 2021 reading with me, Sandra from foryourchi.com. I greatly appreciate you being here. I'm doing all 12 houses for free on YouTube again for the month of January as my holiday spirited gift again to you guys. I feel like everyone needs to know how their year's going to start out, particularly with these eclipses and huge changes that are upon us, even as I record this the day before the winter solstice, which I feel is going to be a big day for everyone, not just the Scorpios, but for everyone on the planet. If you have not subscribed and hit the notification bell, please do so. That subscription automatically enters you into a drawing where I select one lucky YouTube subscriber to win a free email reading from me with the cards of truth, which are much different than these tarot cards that I do, which is fascinating. And that's why I give one away once a month, and you're going to want to hit the notification bell to watch the weeklies because that's where I announce the winner. And you have 7 days to claim your prize by emailing me. Having said all of that, it is going to be 1 month in January that is action-packed, I assure you. As you start out in January, even if you're not a person that makes resolutions, you are ready for a change. This card says that you are tired of the way things are going and you can't wait for it to turn around. Now, there's something about breaking free of old habits, old people, old energy, and you're just like tossing it away, right? Because you're really ready to experience the new world, and I don't blame you. And just like this, you know, they're all topless. This chick took her shirt off, not only the bra, but she took the shirt off. You want to go that route too. Less clothing. I don't blame you. I'm a Scorpio. I'm right there with you. Most readers that do this are Scorpios. Okay, second house, patience. If your money's not right where you want it in January, you know, you've had a lot of expenses. There's been a lot of things to pay for, a lot of unexpected things come up, right? But they're telling you to be patient. You are working on manifesting your money. You are working on your craft. You are working on bringing your treasure ship in, and Archangel Michael is here to help you. Call on Archangel Michael to protect your income, protect your wealth, protect your flow of abundance, always. He showed up for a reason here. He wants to help. Let him help you. Third house, siblings, brother, sister. This also rules your communication for those of you that don't have a brother, sister. But typically, we all have a brother or sister in some form, right? Could be a stepbrother or sister, could be brother, sister-in-law, or it could be someone that you consider a brother or a sister. Firm Foundations is a very good card. It says they have done the grunt work, they have laid the groundwork for the next step in their life, and they're feeling pretty good about themselves. They're feeling accomplished. And to combine tarot and oracle card healing, or pardon me, cards, messages, there is a healing that has either just taken place or there's a healing that's going to take place this month in January, leaving behind that old energy that had them wounded, right? And that's why they're feeling good. They've really worked on that base chakra. Good for them. Okay, now there's something in your house of home, and sometimes the fourth house rules father, so this could also be talking about your father, but for the majority of Scorpios, it's going to be talking about where you live. It feels like you are afraid to make a move here. Now, this could be a physical move. This could be you are afraid to kick someone out of your house that no longer serves you or that's dragging you down. this is definitely a card of wanting to go somewhere or do something else, but you are stuck here in your own fear. This fear is usually unfounded. You can definitely find a way out. The nodes have just changed recently in the last 3 months in astrology. The North Node is in Gemini, which means we need to figure things out. There are conflicts, problems that come up in people's lives, and we have to think out of the box in order to get around them, jump through the hoops, overcome them, change the outcome here. Trust me, it can be changed, Scorpio. It can be changed. Speaking of trust, we got the healing with the angel message. Have trust and faith because you are going to turn around. Now, yes, we have helpers on the other side, right? But the truth is, Scorpio, we're the ones here that are doing the work that are going to fix the situation. You just have to get your head out of this fear pattern and into the game of it's going to be changed. You're going to fix it. And you're going to have the hope and faith that the answer will come to you. And it will come. It will come in its own time, particularly if you've already asked for it. It's already on the way. In prayer or whatever you do spiritually. 7th house, triumph. Pardon me. Why did I say 7th house? 5th house, dating life, triumph. So 5th house also rules social circle. This could be a friend of yours. But this is the Knight of Swords energy. So this is like, you know, the knight that swoops in. He's here 1 minute and gone the next morning. It's that kind of energy. But it's also action step taking. There might be some sort of swift action that you need to take, either with your friends, your friendships, or your dating life. You did pull romance here in your 2nd house. So there's definitely someone that's looming in your 5th. Now, even if Scorpios are partnered with somebody, as in marriage, there could be somebody lurking here in the shadows that's fixing to come out of the woodwork, and you're just like, whoa, where did that come from? Where did she come from? Where did he come from? Right? And this person is like, I've been waiting for you, Scorpio. I've been watching you, not in a creepy way. But, you know, you have to ask yourself, is this an ex where they let you down in the past? Normally with the Scorpio, it's not the Scorpio who let the person down. It's the other party, right? Because when we're all in, we are all in. But the Knight of Swords, take it or leave the Knight of Swords. You never want to see a knight in any house of relationship, dating, or the 7th house. You know why? Because you want a king. Now, I did pull a king in a different tarot deck, but in the 7th house. So I feel like this is 2 different people. If you get approached, put the caution flag up. This is no green light in this situation. You need more time to research this, whomever this is. Okay? Now, if you're not coupled and this is a new person, still be cautious about this because you want this to be a king. You want to make sure this turns into a king. A lot of times it doesn't turn into a king. A lot of times this is an immature person. Okay, so I can't wait till we get to the 6th house. I pulled so many freaking cards here for you guys. I wanted more information. What can I say? 6th house, spiritual strength. So you guys feel your work feels challenging. You also could have had a health concern where, you know, you feel like you have to reach hard within to get over this, whether that is exhaustion, fatigue, you know, etc. Now, we do have good news here, though. I do feel like you're going to get a result, whether that's through medical, you know, if you've been seeking help in the medical profession or, you know, alternative healing, whatever it's been, it has been, it feels like it's getting better. Or maybe you haven't sought medical treatment and you need to, and then it gets better, Scorpio. But this is good. It appears to be resolved, at least for now. Okay, here we go with the seventh house. So seventh house is primary relationships, partnerships, or business partnerships, if you have that. Recognition and reward says pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Now, if this is you manifesting a new partner, good for you. You are taking a bow because you have been rewarded. For others of you, this could be a partner that you're with that receives some sort of award or recognition or little extra bonus money that they weren't expecting. Now, it's not a huge amount, but it's you know, enough to pay a utility bill or something like that for the month, or a vehicle bill, typically. Now, we do have a message of self-acceptance here. So you could have been rejecting something either about yourself with regard to your relationship, or your partner could have had some sort of conflict within him or herself that was preventing this from going at a deeper level. And for some of you, this is going to have to do with a substance. Like, I'm specifically getting, is it the first step? Like admitting your faults or something, admitting, you know, that either you or this other person is some sort of addict. And the reason I'm saying that is because I also pulled some cards out of the Romance Angel deck. This is codependency, but at the bottom of this card, it talks about addictions. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, could this be an addiction to a person? Maybe. But for most of you, this is going to be talking about some sort of substance that needs to be let go, whether that's on your side or the other side, or it could be both of you, right? Regardless, I pulled another card. We've got two from Romance Angels that's talking about your feelings are real here, these romantic feelings, and they need to be explored. So there's definitely someone in your love life. And, you know, for many Scorpios, it's going to be more than one person because of the messages that we received in your fifth house. I mean, this is a pretty big deal here. People want the Scorpio. And if you have watched the 2021 Scorpio love reading that I've done, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. That was some action-packed, it was like Action Jackson in your love life this year. Let's see who's around Scorpios. Well, you got two Pentacle cards here, so that's Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus. Sorry. I just saw something out of the corner of my eye and it totally caught my attention here. Capricorn. Here we go with the signs that are around Scorpio. We've got Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo with these Pentacle card messages. So it's going to be heavy on the Earth elements. And we also have the Magician. Definitely could be another Scorpio, but as we know, the Magician card also symbolizes all four elements. So we could have any of the 12 zodiacs in this reading. I think you guys got the similar messages in your 2021 love reading, which does symbolize multiple people, especially with that Magician card in the four elements. And I think Scorpio came up in that one too. There's nothing hotter than two Scorpios together in the bedroom, am I right? Even if it's a Scorpio rising person. Okay, 8th house represents endings, taxes, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, if you guys have that, and intimacy. So this is definitely the lack card. You are lacking something here. This could be lacking in your intimacy department simply because you are so busy doing other things that you may be tired, right? Or your other party could be tired. There could be lack in some sort of legal matter, lawsuit, tax issue that you were hoping went in your favor but did not go in your favor, or you were hoping for a contract that come in that didn't quite make it, or your partner was hoping for a contract to come in that didn't quite make it. Regardless of what this lack issue is, just know that you do have help from the other side, a guardian angel with the symbolic protection here. You are protected. Not to worry about this. Do your positive affirmations and continue to rake in your abundance, Scorpio. 9th house, rest and rejuvenate. So this is any travel that you thought you might go on. It's not time to travel right now. They're saying take a rest, take a break, put it on postponement, put it on the back burner for later. Now, you are going to be receiving a miracle here. I do feel like this relates to divine timing. When you postpone, reschedule that trip, this could even be school too. You are going to receive everything that you need and much more, either to go on your trip, to sign up for your school, to pay for your school, or something happens while you're on this trip and you're just like, whoa, this is amazing. I cannot even believe this is happening right now. It could be something it could be a synchronistic event. Like I'm getting this memory, which is so unusual, of someone who I know telling me the story of butterflies. Butterflies are a symbol of their mother who has passed. And butterflies are so significant for this person. So this lady who I'm referring to, I don't have permission to say her name, so let's just call her Barbara. Barbara's mother passed, and she loves butterflies because her mother loved butterflies. So her daughter was getting married, and the wedding was outside. And as the bride, which would be the granddaughter, is prepared to walk down the aisle, a butterfly came and landed on her wedding dress. Now, not only did the butterfly land on her wedding dress, it stayed on her dress the entire way down the aisle and during the entire vow ceremony. I'm not kidding. And afterwards, she picked up her dress and put the butterfly on her finger like this. And they have pictures of this butterfly and the bride like this. And my friend Barbara, I think, even has a picture of, they were like passing this butterfly around and laughing and joking and saying that that's grandma watching over you. So I feel like it's that kind of miracle that happens where it's just something that's so profound that the Scorpio cannot dismiss the miracle that has just occurred. How often does a butterfly stay with you like that? You know what I mean? Never. Unless it means something. 10th house, stand your ground. This is your career. Speaking of your mother, this also relates to your mother. Now, you could be standing up for yourself in sort of a dispute that you have with your mother, or your mother could be standing up for herself in a dispute that she has with someone else. You also could be standing up with your own beliefs and your own opinions and your own morals about where you want to be in your career, with someone who's some sort of naysayer. which the Scorpio's not having that. You do have retreat here. Now, I'm getting that this is related to the 9th house. We had retreat as far as taking a break. And this actually means go outdoors too, by the way. Get extra rest. Go outdoors. You'll be receiving divine guidance if you spend some time outside. I know for many of you it's going to be cold outside. But even a few minutes of fresh air can change up your energy to where you receive a very profound message from your guides and your angels and your higher self that you wouldn't have ordinarily received if you had been inside. All right, the 11th house rules children. This could be talking about your children, or this could be talking about your best friend if you don't have children. The waiting game says patience is required, but success is assured. For some of you that don't have children, that want to have children, children are on the way to you right now. Right now, as I speak this message, it's being worked out in your favor. So don't fret over your biological clock is ticking, blah, blah, blah. I've heard that so many times, and then a baby ends up coming when it's ready. Now, if this is talking about a best friend, your best friend could be saying this right now about the biological clock ticking. You could have a child who needs to be patient right now. Patience is required, but this is the insurance card, which means success is assured after this period of patience is over and after the divine timing has run its course. The child card came up. Seriously. Children in the 11th house that rules children. This is no mistake. Let's get to your last house message. This is the card that shows up 3 months from now. Look for it in April. The crown chakra is, I feel like it's always in the Scorpio reading. I always get information from the crown chakra. It's dropped in the form of thoughts, usually blocks of thoughts, not just 1 or 2 words. But it's divine guidance of what you need to do here. So look for this in the month of April. Your crown chakra is wide open to receive information from your guides and your angels about what's happening for you, what's coming next, what you need to do to prepare or to get yourself prepared or in the right direction if you're off the path. What does this have to do with? Soulmate. Wow. So if there wasn't enough activity in your 7th house and in your 5th house already, right? This is happening too. Now, for some of you, this could be talking about you have an energetic connection to your soulmate through the crown chakra. And that means that you can send them messages and you can receive messages from them. How do you do that? You think of them and then you simply drop your thoughts in there and they will receive it. Now, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to know where that information came from. They will think that it's their own thoughts, or they will think that they are daydreaming or their mind is wandering somewhere else, and it just came to them randomly. But it didn't come to them randomly. It actually came from you, and they're picking up on that, okay? And this could be someone that you're not currently in a relationship, or maybe not even someone that you're talking to right now. This could be someone from your past that you're connected to. This could definitely be a new person that's coming in the spring. With a Scorpio, it's, the myriad of possibilities for relationships are always, it's like you're juggling up in the air, if you want that, of course. But there's always someone lurking in the corner waiting for the Scorpio to turn single. All right, so that's your January. Make sure you check out that 2021 love reading. Even if you're not going to check out the other readings, check that one out. That one is on Vimeo, but the price is very minimal. And even if you don't buy the video, I would definitely watch the sneak peek preview for that, because that one was off the chain. All right. Many blessings to you, Scorpios. Have a great January.